Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where music software meets pure imagination. If you're a producer drawn to dreamy textures, deep spatial tones and evolving ambient soundscapes, well, you're going to want to sit down for this one. Today we're stepping beyond the clouds with the Strymon Cloudburst plugin, the long-awaited VST AU AAX version of one of the most iconic ambient pedals ever made. And let me say this right off the bat, this isn't just another reverb. This is a sound design engine wrapped in a deceptively simple interface. What makes Cloudburst so unique is its Ensemble engine, a real-time harmonic generator that reacts to your input and creates lush synth-like layers on the fly. It's like having a string section made of reverb, whether you're working with vocals, pads or even raw guitar. This plugin doesn't just enhance, it sort of like transforms your sound. And it doesn't stop there. With infinite sustain, freeze modes, lush modulation and ultra musical decay curves, Cloudburst gives you everything from intimate chamber reverb to infinite alien atmospheres. It's just effortless, immersive and, well, it's kind of addictive to start playing with those wonderful little knobs. So if you're into electronica, ambient, chill wave, downtempo, or well, you just love bending space and time in your DAW, smash that subscribe button, ring the bell and stick around. I've got sound demos, production tips and a brutally honest breakdown of whether this plugin lives up to its pedal-powered legacy. So this is Cloudburst Ambient Reverb, a nice simple clean interface. What we're going to do on this video is I'm going to play a couple of patches, one from Omnisphere, one from Keyscape, another one from Omnisphere, and I'm going to stick a drum loop through it. And I've dialed in some very basic settings, bit of pre-delay, well, quite a healthy amount of pre-delay, quite a bit of decay just to give some of the wonderful goodness of Cloudburst, and dialed in sort of, well, a little bit of the mix. And dry, this is a baritone guitar. Now if I put Cloudburst on, you get this lovely texture. That lovely sort of like string ensemble sound in the background is all from this wonderful middle section. This is Ensemble. This is the 48 band thing we're talking about in the introduction. Because if I turn this off, then we get a drier sound of, and it acts like a normal reverb really. But if I bring on Ensemble, we have this gorgeous sound. Then if you want to create a sort of a pad that just goes on and I can take my keyboard, hands off the keyboard and keep playing, we've got this lovely button called hold at the bottom. And if I press the keys and got a lovely pad that can just sit underneath your ambient track that you can just play on top of. We have this button that says kill dry, and what that does, it means the guitar signal that we hear, if I set kill dry, you will not hear the guitar, you will just literally hear the reverb. And turn into an instant pad. So a nice lovely subtle pad there. I'm just going to move over to Keyscape here, and this is just going to turn Cloudburst off, we've got a piano. So a very dry sounding piano. Now, I put on Cloudburst. Just up the mix a bit and add a bit more ensemble then one. So a very musical reverb. Now on a drum loop, let's see what we do on a drum loop. If I just make it dry, we get this. And then we activate. Let's call up one of these presets. We've got an 80 pop drum reverb insert. So that gives a nice lift. Bring on the Ensemble engine. That's a lovely sound, that. So what I'm going to do, let's just stop that a second. What I'm going to do, and you can do this in Cubase, Bitwig. I think Logic's got this facility. You've got these modulators. Now I've got a very slow moving LFO set up here. And all I'm going to do is click the plus, click the decay. Oh, sorry, know what I need to do. My fault, that one. I just need to move that over as an insert. Go back to modulators. Actually need to bring up Cloudburst again. There we go. Go back to modulators. And what I need to do is add connection, click learn, click decay. And now that LFO is going to sweep through the decay, as you can see there. And I'm just going to move that decay up a bit. And a bit more. And what happens now, we get this sound. Like a cool little effect that for your drum beat. So just a little production tip that you might want to experiment is just modulating sort of like a decay or something like that, just to add a little bit of spice to some drum loops. Now I did say I wanted to do another sound in Omnisphere. And we'll do just that. I'll just pause this a minute and bring up the sound. So what I've done here is I've loaded up another patch. It's a pad. It's a gorgeous pad sound. Now let's see what Cloudburst Ambient Reverb does to that sound. It just elevates it. This is dry. Same chord sequence but wet. I've got like an arpeggiation going on in the background, and again it's thanks to this wonderful ensemble dial in the middle. So absolutely beautiful sounding and very, very, very musical reverb. It just sort of enhances any ambient texture that you want to create with this. So we've just demonstrated you can take a nice simple piano and add like a stringy type synthesized ensemble underneath just by adding Cloudburst Ambient Reverb. Now to finish off this little tour of Cloudburst, we're going to just play a little sort of like snippet of a track that I put together. First of all, I'm just going to turn Cloudburst off, and it's only a very short 30-second track. We'll just try it again. So nice little sort of ambient-y type vibe on this one. So what I'm going to do now is put Cloudburst on all 3 channels, and this is what we get. So like I said before, this is a very, very musical reverb. So it adds a lovely, lovely sheen underneath, like a, you know, that synth string effect underneath. Really, really nice touch. A very, very extremely quick tour of the controls we have available. So I've got the baritone guitar up, and what I'm going to just go through is that pre-delay just tells us how long before the reverb kicks in. So if I make it literally no delay, your reverb kicks in straight. I'll just turn the mix up a bit. If I turn the pre-delay up, so there's a slight delay before it comes in. We have tone, which changes the upper sort of frequencies of the reverb. And then we have the mod, which adds some modulation to the reverb. So to do that, I'm going to turn the decay off and turn the mix up full, because then you hear it really kick in. So right down the bottom. Like a vibrato that comes in there. So your decay, just let me turn the mix down again. Decay governs how long it takes for the reverb to disappear. It's dry signal. So the more decay I put on, and this big knob in the middle, I'm not going to bother with the mix because that's, you know, it's going to be wet dry, that. The ensemble in the middle is the sort of magic that adds that wonderful pad underneath. So if I turn that right off, starting to hear it coming now. It's like I'm another instrument layered with this. And then, as I showed you before, we've got this infinite freeze and hold. So infinite infinite hold is this. Play the note. And now I've got the reverb tail being held ad infinitum. Slightly different to freeze. See hear how it cycles the freeze. What an infinite. More of a pad sound. And then we've got the kill dry, which basically, as I showed you before, just turns it straight into a pad. So there's a very basic interface here. If you want to get rid of the numbers, just press the little icon there. And then you can change your input and output. So that's the interface of Cloudburst Ambient Reverb. After putting Cloudburst through its paces, here's the verdict. The Strymon Cloudburst plugin isn't just good, it's amazing. This is the kind of tool that earns a permanent spot in your ambient and cinematic production toolkit. With its breakthrough 48-band Ensemble engine, it doesn't just process sound, it generates new harmonics that give you sort of like a living, breathing pad beneath any signal. It's like adding a synthesized string ensemble expansion to your reverb signal. The end product, well, you get a gorgeous texture that takes your tracks to a whole new level. Even subtle tweaks yield dramatic results, and the intuitive controls make experimentation, well, quite a joy really. Whether you're crafting soft ethereal beds or shimmering alien textures, it never gets in your way, and often it just takes you to somewhere you didn't expect, and that's a good way. I've tested countless reverbs and spatial plugins, and Cloudburst has something magical, especially in how it handles modulation, infinite sustain and the harmonic bloom. This isn't a set and forget effect, it's like having another instrument. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you going to pick this up? Are you planning to use it in your next track? I would like to thank Strymon for sending Cloudburst over for a review. It is really very much appreciated. And before you go, make sure to like, comment and most importantly subscribe. That sort of helps this channel grow and lets me keep bringing you in-depth, no fluff reviews that cut through the marketing noise and gets just straight to the sound. So until next time, stay creative, stay sonic, catch you in the next one.